reopened. I'm Nancy J. with the Celebrity Spotlight on one of the best films of 2011, Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows. Now, I've already seen it twice, which to my surprise is 2 more times than Robert Downey Jr. and director Guy Ritchie.
First of all, let me tell you, this movie, what role do you play?
I think I play Sherlock Holmes in A Game of Shadows.
I've seen it twice already.
Really?
Yeah, no, I really did. And I loved it. It's almost like a Western, but it's a war movie, but there's this little English caper. But it's got so much in it.
Thanks.
Do you see it like that?
I didn't always see it like that. 2 years ago, we started developing these ideas, and we spend as much energy doing one Sherlock Holmes movie as we do on like 3 or 4 others, because you have the complexities of a Conan Doyle storytelling model. You have the fact that it's period. You have these characters that are kind of beloved from when we brought them to this screen version a couple years ago, so then you have to make sure you meet that or exceed it. And then we have all these new folks and these great characters and these set pieces, and we're in Europe and it's all over the place. And also, how do you keep it so people actually care about your hero?
I'm knee-deep in the single most important case of my career.
What are we up against here?
The most formidable criminal mind in Europe.
Professor James Moriarty.
If we can stop him, we should prevent the collapse of Western civilization. No pressure.
Who are you two?
Concerned citizens.
Mr. Holmes? I have a feeling you're in danger.
Are you sure you want to play this game? I'm afraid you'd lose. Oh dear. What? I agree, it's not my best disguise. You know my methods.
Shall we get to work? Your clock is ticking.
Do trust me.
No.
Did you just kill my wife?
I timed it perfectly!
Just follow my lead.
Make it count!
I'd say that counts.
For you to be able to hold your own against Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law.
Yeah.
So how did that feel?
I adore them. You know, I was nervous before we started. I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't, you know, I just recently learned English, and I came to set, you know, we had prepped. I had like 3 weeks to prep. I'm used to prep a lot and do a lot of research, and this one I kind of just run into it, and I dived into it. And then we started to film it, and I was like, oh my God. And then the first day, Robert just grabbed me and, you know, hugged me, and Jude and him and Guy was just so supporting, and so they work in a very playful, easy, fun way. So I forgot that I was nervous, and I forgot that I was a girl, kind of. I became one of the boys. And we had so much fun. I was laughing every day, and we were eating lunch together in Robert's trailer, squeezed together like butt to butt around a small table, and it felt really. I always left the studio with a big smile.
Well, it seemed as if the characters were much more well-rounded. We know a lot more about Jude Law's character, and of course, Robert Downey Jr. We just get a whole other level of the things that he's trying to do with himself.
Yeah, he likes to. He looks good in a dress, doesn't he?
Well, yes, and I mean, there's some very interesting things that he did, but I think Rumi was absolutely perfect. She's fascinating on the screen.
Yeah, I saw her in Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, and you can tell she's driven, she's ambitious, she's passionate, and there isn't really a conspicuous romantic role in this movie. So what I needed was a girl with some chutzpah, if you will, a girl that was driven, a girl that had creative ideas, and She wanted to murder absolutely everyone in every scene. She was convinced that all those gypsies did was slit people's throats initially. So we had to sort of curtail her enthusiasm to slice people's throats. But bar that, she was nothing other than a tour de force of creativity.
It's even better than the first. Look for Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows at your real-time theater.